the
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to this episode. We're going to be talking about Talia al Ghul here on Cavecast.
It just threw me for a loop. I was like, wait, what?
Nothing like last minute change of plans. No.
How long have I been asleep?
And on that note,
Welcome everyone to Insert Title here. I'm your host, Drunken Emerald Arrow. Joining me this evening is my co-host, Darnell Quigley. How are you doing, Darnell?
I'm making it, man. I made it through another week. You ready to look forward to next week? Hopefully next one's a little bit more brighter than this past week was. Yeah. Joining us tonight is Sammy Threepeat. How's it going, bud?
I can breathe again. I'm up to like half, like like throat capacity is at like 60%, and like I got one nostril back. We are on the recovery train. Oh yeah, yeah, they are.
So now, no, I was incorrect. I mean, it's not Cavecast, and that's wrong of me because that's your show.
That is my show.
Yeah, I mean,
what co-host of that show?
This is true because actually, what we're going to be talking about, actually, because of everything that's been going on in the world, we're not going to, I guess, you want to know what we're actually not going to talk about the world events. Today is a decompress day. We're kicking all this out. We're having a little bit of fun, and instead, on Krypton Cast, we're going to actually talking about Lex Luthor.
What are you doing to me? Wow, that's that Krypton Cast is down the road. We got to cover Batman first.
I know, that's the reason I brought it up.
I love it though.
Oh my god.
Krypton Cast is a Cavecast. Krypton Cast.
No, we're actually going to decompress tonight with.
In other news,
yeah, we're actually going to decompress tonight with a little bit of. If you know that sound, you know how we're decompressing.
I was like, oh my god, are all my tabs closed?
Oops, that one was still open.
Wait. I thought I heard a noise.
What's that, Darnell? Washing machine?
Oh, shit, that one. Fucking autoplay.
Yep, Darnell, I'm stuck in the washing machine.
There's so much porn.
How about no?
Also joining us this evening is Tiny but Fierce. How you doing, Tiny?
I'm all right. Sorry I'm late. There's some internet issues, and hopefully they will keep me. I'll be able to stay on.
That's quite all right. Yeah, it's a decompress. It's
Yeah.
it's a laid back. It's a Saturday. We're just gonna have a little bit of fun and just kick back and relax for a little bit, and yeah, we'll go 2 hours if we get to that point. But just
Cool.
kind of have a little bit of fun.
For whatever
This
reason,
week, as we're not going to talk about world events because it's.
No.
I've now done 3 streams this week already. For almost 4 hours each.
Jesus.
So
yeah. I just, for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to pull as much on the internet if I don't use my camera. So I'm going to stay on camera. So hopefully I'll stay in the show.
Yeah.
yeah,
Same
it
here. If I
does
turn
take
my
a
camera
little
off, I don't
bit.
ever buffer. But
Well, I figure that almost looks like me. So whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll buy it. And I figured you would be a Straw Hat Pirate.
Oh, absolutely.
It almost
The only,
seems like
the
That
only
picture
question is how
is
do you
making
how do you choose between Zoro and Sanji? I mean,
I'm very
You're
confused
Zoro.
by the picture
That's-
because
You're Zoro. That way you can eat Sanji's cooking.
that works.
I get the reference. It's a one. It's kind of like a One Piece reference. I kind of get
Yes, it's a One Piece reference. Absolutely.
It is.
that was all
I learned
sex
that
references, by
going-
the way, just under the table.
It's
Eat one piece of her cooking.
moving past that.
Oh yeah, oh
I
yeah.
recognize it from when we went to the One Piece Cafe and
going home.
the One Piece Cafe there in Vegas.
Mhm.
Oh,
Dude, I
I
didn't
want to
get a
check that
chance
out.
to go. I'm definitely going this year or next year. And I'm staying longer in Vegas next year.
I'm hoping to actually go this time.
I'm planning to do the full week.
And
Get in
I'm
Monday,
going
off Saturday.
to recognize Tiny and give her a big hug because apparently I walked right past her.
A few times, I think.
Ah,
Let's face it. I'd seen better days by that point.
Yes, you did spend a lot of your time in Vegas pretty inebriated. I did notice that. You were enjoying yourself.
oh wait, idiot.
Oh, it was like my first like vacation by myself in like 8 years, and I was just like, just, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go so hard next year. I was not having fun on the flight home.
No, I wouldn't think so.
We hit turbulence after like 3 days of just hard drinking. I'm just like, oh. Girls sit next to me like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I don't know."
And I'm sure she's like, of course, I get stuck with a fucking hungover asshole next to me. That's just lovely.
Do you want to finish my bagel sandwich? I've lost my appetite. No, I was trying to play it cool because she seemed like a very nice lady, but like every time we would hit turbulence, there was like pockets, so like the plane would go up, and then it would try to avoid it. So then we would like descend really quickly, and it'd be like, oh, like I'm usually not bad with stuff like that. That's the closest I've ever been to getting airsick. And of course, it was after like 3 days of drunken debauchery. So I guess there's part of me going like, I deserve this.
I've never had air sickness, but when I was younger, because I'm tiny, and guess what? My ear canals are super tiny. So I was flying unaccompanied minor to Germany, and there was another unaccompanied. I was 11, and there was a 7-year-old boy next to me, and as we were descending, the pressure was so intense that like my face turned red, and the little boy kept pressing the button for the stewardess, going, "I think her head's gonna explode. I think her head's gonna explode."
Yeah, I'm bad with that too. Usually after I fly, I can't hear for like the first 3 hours, like after we land.
Sudafed and bubblegum, that's what gets me through.
Yes.
One thing we didn't do in Vegas that we had talked
That
about.
doesn't work for me all the time.
What?
What did we not do in Vegas?
We never did the zip line. We had talked. There was
I
talk.
wanted to do
that
that
zip
so
line.
bad.
I would have did it. Although I was talking to
wanted
that
to do that
security
so
guard
much.
the one night, and he's like, he was talking about that drunk guy who just went on the zip line and just started pissing.
Oh,
And I was like,
no.
cool, you've unlocked a new fear.
I saw
for me.
that. Yeah, he went down Fremont pissing on everybody. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
That's so fucked
that's
up.
insane.
I
was
at
just
least,
like,
I mean,
I-
at least it wasn't. He was so drunk that he started puking on people as he was going through.
I have a new bucket list item now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's on the.
That's
Ooh,
It's
what
on
if
John's
you're
bucket
jerking? What if
list.
you're jerking off and it's like came on people? Huh?
I mean,
Oh,
I feel like you wouldn't notice though, unless like the guy's like real special, you know, like,
Or is
you'd be
that
like,
really
what is that
small
bird
one?
shit? Oh,
Oh, hair gel.
Well,
yeah. Oh no.
you do remember the thing is we on the last episode we were playing a live shot of Vegas and how dead it was.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was quite amazing on how dead it is, and it explains it because I've been seeing a lot of videos of changes that are coming to Vegas, and it is literally killing the city.
Yep.
Yeah, they're you know, like nothing
And
like
that sucks.
government regulation to screw shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks because I have a buddy who they're breaking ground, or they already did break ground on an amusement park in Vegas that's going to rival the size of Disney.
Oh,
Orlando.
dude.
It's a steampunk
Ooh.
it's a steampunk amusement park, and it's gonna have like a full city essentially, its own police force, education, all that stuff. That was the plan.
Wow. I hope it doesn't screw up.
Yeah, that's yikes. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of investment that's been going into Las Vegas prior to all of the changes, and then they're going and making all these changes, and now they're just completely killing their market. A lot of commentary I've seen on it is that where Vegas used to be for the essentially your average American to be able to go there, feel like a high roller, and get these things, get comps, get the free buffet, to go and spend a little bit on the casino floor, and the fact that they don't even have the drink servers out anymore. You actually have to call them, and now you actually have to pay for it. They're not comping drinks.
Right. I
like-
went back in 2012. I got married in Vegas and had my honeymoon there. We stayed at Circus because they had. I'm a fucking kid, so we had the history of animation. They had a little music park inside. Played on the Midway. Played some poker. Had some drinks. You know, we did all the family stuff. The M&M world, the underground arcade, all that stuff. And I'm hearing like if you as a family, you go as a family, our hotel. I think it was $150 for the whole week.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like it was like getting there used to be the thing. Like my grandparents used to spend their winters out in Vegas, so like 1 week a year we would just go out there and visit them. And like even as a kid, going around, I would notice like I'd be like, wow, dude, like, you know, like if I ever like come here, it was like I'm only take like $100. I'll eat like a king. You know, like it's not like that anymore. Where it was, I mean, I know I told that story. It was we were I was catching like brunch with a couple of people at this tiki bar, and I didn't even want anything to eat, so I just had like 3 like draft Coors Lights, and it was like $45 because they added a like gratuity tax because I was in a party more than 6, and it's just like, dude, that's insane. You know,
Everywhere does that shit now. It's fucking
Catered
stupid.
to big groups. They wanted bigger groups to come. They used to have tour groups that would like you could set up a thing to go to Vegas with a whole group of people. But now they only want the serious high rollers. They only want the whales, which is insane. You can't keep the entire city going on just whales. That's stupid.
Nope.
No, they're pricing out. It's only, I mean, while okay, if you want to call Disney for kids and adult Disney freaks, millennials, then Vegas essentially was adult Disney.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. Some people saved up to go on a special trip.
Yeah.
To go and feel special, to be able to do these things, and it's just not that way anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's part of why my buddy's doing the amusement park there. They were going to do it in Louisiana because initially Disney was supposed to be built in Louisiana, in New Orleans. Walt Disney's favorite place in the world is New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah.
That's why Main Street looks like the French Quarter. So they were going to do it here, actually within like 40 minutes of where I'm sitting. But talking to investors, they decided, look, Vegas needs something. This in Vegas is going to do billions. So they got the funding. I think they either just broke ground, like I said, or they're about to build this massive steampunk. Is the World of Dr. Friday, it's called. You can actually look it up. They have a website for it.
I mean,
there's like a whole like
there's
lore
room
behind
for
it.
both though in Vegas. Like know, like let there be a couple hotels where that's where the hoity-toity whales are, and then like maybe downtown is where the regular folks can go.
Well, that's how it was when I went.
They also did the whole resort thing. Now every single fucking hotel is quote unquote a resort, so they can give you extra, they can charge you extra resort fees.
Yeah, and it's like bullshit. You just have a pool and it's not even heated. Don't give me.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
And the other, and the pool tax, they're starting to put it in there too, and it's automatic on there.
Fees? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's part of the resort fee. So even if their pool isn't heated and it's closed because it's more of the winter time, they're not taking it off.
That's crazy.
No, you got to argue with them.
So we're hoping that one of the places we're kind of talking about, which is the Oasis at Golden Spike.
Or Strider's Day last year, I think.
Yeah.
That's right.
A lot of people say they're the year before this last year, and then a whole bunch of people say they're this last year too.
Yeah, I'm definitely staying there last year. Although I didn't mind the D.
Though,
you did. Of course you didn't.
Hey, you know what? Actually, they had this little place that had like coney dogs like at night, and like they were reasonably priced, and like it felt like home.
There you go.
But in all actuality, if I'm going to be in Vegas, I'd rather be around Fremont than the new strip.
No, yeah, the strip is.
Well, I mean, I don't remember. I was talking to somebody who was talking to, who's trying to talk to Geeks and Gamers and Gary and stuff about using the Golden Nugget because they have a really big, event area that would be bigger than what we were dealing with last year and even the year before. And you could probably, everyone could stay there too. And you could probably get a really good group discount. If we got it, if we could promise them at least you promise them 30 or 60 guests, they give you a really big discount for that. And you get a special code. And then everybody who gets their room, they use this code. And then we'd all be in the same place. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That was actually really for us this year. That was almost base of operations, was that area in the Golden Spike. That's where we always kept meeting up. That in the morning before we'd go out and do things, we would all meet up at the Golden Spike. In the evening, we'd all go to the Golden Spike.
Yeah,
I was just exactly what room to ignore Tiny at.
Yeah. I was just there are times I would wake up at the Golden Spike.
Well, we had stayed at the Oasis the year before, and the floorboards didn't match or meet. Like there were holes and there were other problems, so we decided to not stay at the Oasis this year. But it was hard to meet up with people because I was 3 blocks away.
But we've seen the rooms because I mean, green-haired anti-liberal was staying there. Iron Selena ended up getting a suite for a couple nights there, so we saw it, and it's like the rooms looks like they've done work on them.
Well, even the year before, there were rooms that had been in the actual Golden Spike. Those had all been renovated. But if you were on the pool side, those had not been renovated. Or
they have been now,
or not well.
They have been because that's like I said, we were set up in Iron Selena's suite the last couple nights. And so we saw the quality.
It wasn't too bad either. I think it was just because we were in a 2-bed little room. Yeah, the suites did look good even 2 years ago. Just whatever. You okay, Darnell?
Yeah, I'm watching the LSU game and they didn't get a first down. Sorry.
Okay.
They got enough to punt. They're winning, so I'm
check
okay.
the A&M scores.
forgot. I think
No, okay. So that was disappointments over the past weekend from NFL. Detroit Lions literally like they didn't show up.
Saints.
Yeah, it was
same thing.
That was
it was rough.
yeah,
Stopped watching. I rarely stop watching, but when it just got to the blowout, I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, we just needed to get it out of our system right away.
I'm hoping that's the case. I really am hoping that that's the case.
No, dude, I've been coping since like the second exhibition game. I was like, this is no, and you know what? Green Bay has kind of been on like a couple rebuilding seasons. So like, if you can't beat Green Bay at their most formidable, like I don't know how you think you're gonna lose in the playoffs like we always fucking do.
Well, we'll see. I mean, got games tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I don't have band practice tomorrow. And because I've been sick, I was supposed to celebrate my grandmother's 93rd birthday tomorrow, but like we just bumped it back to next week. So it's just like I have a free Sunday, and I'm just I'm gonna fix a couple of things around the house. Still milk being sick, and then watch football.
That's my plan tomorrow too. They're going to my wife's sister's for something for lunch, and that's like 2.5 hours away. So I'm like, y'all be going all day. Have fun. I'll be here watching football.
Yeah, no, I deserve it.
Yeah.
No, there is some shit I gotta get done around here though, but I would like to pretend that I'm gonna enjoy football, but yeah, no, I haven't done squat all week because like I'm fine if I have like a stomach bug, but like when I can't breathe, like I'm a big old baby.
Well, big old baby gets to play a game.
Fair enough.
So tonight I went out and I actually picked up the cards for Never Have I Ever. So that will be the game, and I made some visuals for it and all this stuff, and we're gonna play around a little bit with play around with the format just a little bit of the game, and I will spin a wheel. It will either apply to all of us or one. If it selects one, we will go to the next wheel, and it will select who the question ends up going to. So it's kind of instead of just everyone asking it and everyone going and doing it, we're gonna have a little bit of fun with it. So to start us off, we will start off. Now it's more pain on me because I've got to do all the screen sharing back and forth on all this. It is what it is.
If I had the stuff, I could do it myself.
I don't mind. It's the downside of StreamYard.
Yeah,
because with Talk Studio, I can have these there and just easily swap between. I can't do that with StreamYard.
Right.
StreamYard, if you're watching, which I know you're not, you need to fix that. Hey, here we go.
Dickhead.
Right.
And oh, you're ready to bring it on? Hey, never have I ever met someone from Tinder face to face. Tinder face to face, which is kind of interesting because the only two that are single are Tiny and myself. Almost the entire time of Tinder.
I met my wife there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, Tinder did exist before I met my wife as well.
I have never met anyone on Tinder, but my first cousin keeps meeting guys on Tinder and can't figure out why she can't get a good relationship.
I have never had luck on it.
I had quite a few face to faces. I bet a bunch of doctors swiped right on me, which is weird. It's like, man, would you look at this dude and you're a doctor and you want this? All right.
Yeah,
I've never actually been on Tinder.
Yeah, I
was on J-Date, but that's about it.
I met plenty of people on Tinder, and they were all weirdos.
I am one of those weirdos. No, I know. I never got any matches. So I mean, I think I did it for like a month and then I got rid of it because it's like, what's the point of this? This is stupid.
Yeah, it was where I didn't get matches when I lived. Well, when I used it where I live, it's a small community. But when I went like visit New Orleans, or like when I visited Houston, or I would like expand the range. I had like was it 8 doctors in a 3-day span from New Orleans, all like swiped right on me. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, I mean, all they wanted was like, hey, let me come meet you and we'll hang out for a day. That was it. But hey, it's cool.
All right. Next up.
Spin the wheel.
Yep.
Spinning the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Ah.
Again. All right then. Maybe I should group them a little bit more. 2 alls, then a 1, and then a 2, and then 1 all, and then 2 ones. We'll see what happens. If it keeps coming up this way, then I know Devil's rigged it for his games.
I missed everything that happened because I was frozen, so I don't know what happened.
We got all.
All.
Oh,
We got another all.
Sharing the video. Okay, next one. Never have I ever tried to contact a deceased person. Seance.
that as kids. A Ouija board, right?
Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls. Biggie
Yeah.
Smalls.
Nothing like that. I mean, I like talk to dead relatives sometime and just to pretend like they're listening, but nothing. I haven't.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, I used a Ouija board.
I had a Ouija board, but we never reached out to specific dead people. We just kind of fucked with the planchette and scared the shit out of my cousin.
I'm not sure we were actually trying to channel one particular person, but
yeah,
I think we were trying to like, if there are ghosts out there, if there's anyone who can hear us, yes or no type of thing.
Which is actually like way more irresponsible and dangerous.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, hey, any demons free, come hang out.
Anytime I see Ouija boards today, I look at people, I go, that is opening a gate to a place you don't want to be.
Yeah.
Do not use that. Do not
Or
have
do you
that.
want to be there?
I'm Captain Howdy.
I always said if someone ever responded, it was a demon, I'd be like the coolest dude to the demon.
I don't know. I always found that the Ouija board itself was almost like Tinder. I never got contacted.
Like how drunkards all disappointed. No matter what I did, I never had any demons talk to me.
No, they kept swiping left. They never swiped right.
Yeah, just like this demon's like, kid. You haunt him.
It's like so he's sitting there. All of a sudden, we need a demon. We got some kids talking in the Pacific Northwest. Then you got.
Oh God, him again. Yeah, I don't think I want to talk to him. He's a loser. Skip.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of odd because I was not living in the Pacific Northwest at the time. So, yeah, bad signals.
He keeps getting repeats. This little demon's like, this asshole again.
I know I'm 24-hour call, but
sounded like me this
Were
morning.
you a virgin so they could want your soul?
yeah, until 19.
Yeah,
I was saving myself for marriage and then gave up.
You saving yourself for a demon. That's what it was.
No, we always
had a conversation with my godmother when I was a senior in high school when I was thinking about it, and she was like, "You don't have to wait till marriage if you really don't want to, but you should make sure it's someone you're really good friends with." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Really fucking awkward later.
So I went to someone who'd been one of my best friends since elementary school. We hadn't ever been together in any other way, but I was like, I should ask him.
Hey, you
And I
want
walked
to
up to him and I was about to ask him, and he goes, "I met this great girl this weekend," and I went, "Oh, not gonna ask him."
See, that was God.
No,
trying
you
to
should have. I mean, it's one of those. If that's the case, then you just should have said, "Hey, do you want to practice before?"
Yeah. I'm looking to get a couple notches on my belt. You don't want to look like an asshole.
So instead, I just waited for the Marine Corps birthday ball.
Oh,
Nice.
Actually, in Vegas at the Golden Nugget.
Yeah, you had mentioned that. Yeah.
Wait, what? What I missed?
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
so if
hey,
you get the
Tiny, do
Golden
you want to
Nugget
relive
back,
some?
that's
Missing the
gonna
Nugget,
be
I just laugh hysterically, and everyone's like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, never mind.
I missed all
Hey,
that. 'Cause I was
Tiny,
frozen again.
next time-
I had no clue
Hey,
what was
next
happening.
Next time in Vegas, do you want to relive some memories?
Yeah. Take a little stroll down memory lane.
I'm spinning again. That is 3 in a row. All we got to get a 1 in here. Okay, I'm redesigning. I got to redesign it. It's only landing on all.
Spin the other wheel and just whoever it lands on, make them go.
Yeah, just spin the other wheel. Just assume. Just pretend it landed on one.
Yay! So we got 1.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah.
I wish it was in Vegas. Like,
Yeah, really.
$100 on all.
Yeah.
Darnell.
Hey, Darnell.
You're gonna get half an answer because my internet is gonna freeze.
I'm just excited to be here.
I have to go to the internet place on Monday.
Hey, Cassie. Just saw that. Want to say hi.
Oh shit.
Casa France.
I should probably open the chat.
Ever have I ever been sued?
Yes, I have been.
What?
By my mother.
What?
Double what?
Yeah. Y'all want the story?
Yeah.
Sure.
Up to you.
Right.
Yeah.
So, senior year, I was living with my mother, and her boyfriend, who was 6 years older than me, decided when we're going to Mississippi for Thanksgiving, we come back, you're gonna be kicked out of the house because your child support's running out in a month or two. So while they left, I called my dad. I was like, "Hey," I called my mom's mom. I said, "Hey, mom left with I'm not gonna say his name with so and so. He took my little sister, his little girl, they had together, and gave us $50, a full tank of gas in the car, and all kinds of food in the fridge in the pantry for a week." So my grandmother called my dad.
Mm-hmm.
My dad called. My dad came pick us up, and we moved in with him. Fast forward to the end of the year, I'm about to leave to go to college. At the end of the school year, the night before I'm leaving, I'm in my grandmother's car going to run an errand. They passed me on a 4-lane highway. It's not like a 80-mile-an-hour highway. It's like a 55-mile-an-hour highway. Mm-hmm. And they passed. I passed where they were. They put and
Mm-hmm.
they were to come back. They've been riding back and forth looking for me. I see them. I lean out the car and I blow a kiss like an asshole to them. Right. I go to my grandparents' house. They're driving up the streets looking for me. I go to college. I come back 6 months later, and because I get a subpoena, my grandma's like, "Yeah, you got to come to court. Your mom's suing you." So I get to court, and first they said I threw a golf ball at the windshield, which broke the windshield. Windshield had been broken before I moved out. Irons here. Windshield got broken before I moved out, and this all happened in the court case, like her testimony. First, it was a golf ball, then it was a block of ice, then it was a ball of cotton, then it was something white I threw at the windshield and broke it as we're driving like this at 55 miles an hour. Now, her husband
was it
showed
Silence
up.
of the Lamb style, just
Yeah.
No, I just blew a kiss at them.
Agent Starling. Agent Starling.
So wait, so the real kicker for what happened that night is my mom's husband showed up to court with jean shorts that were cut off like frayed, no shoes, and a t-shirt that had the words marijuana over the front with a cartoon guy holding a joint saying something like "It's always good."
Seriously?
That's fucking
You
high.
charge the court like that? That's crazy.
Fuck you, law.
Yeah, and they wonder why they lost. They wonder why the judge threw it out.
Yeah.
They wonder why the judge took the case and dismissed it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yes,
Seriously, I go to court. I'm dressed up like Cochran, baby. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
shiny suit, shiny tie.
Yeah.
Velour.
Yeah.
Rush velvet suits.
So I've redesigned this because it kept going up on all, and I did what I said I was going to do on it.
Okay.
I'm going to freak out and throw my keyboard again. Okay, speaking of which, okay, so I bring this up. So on Ironcast on Wednesday, my keyboard was screwing up, so I tossed it. Well, when I picked it up, I put different batteries in it, and either the toss fixed it or it was just low batteries.
I'm gonna go with the toss.
I think the batteries, dude. Come on.
I think it was the batteries. I think if I had just changed the batteries, I probably wouldn't have. But you know what? It was. Son of a bitch.
I'm not a thrower.
Well, Iron wasn't here for the last alls, so you can still do it
This
all
is
with
true.
Iron here.
This is true.
Okay,
No,
so
no,
what's
throw
the
your
setup?
keyboard.
What are we doing?
We're playing Never Have I Ever.
Never have I ever.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I still think you should throw your
And
keyboard.
telling embarrassing or funny stories when they come
Never
up.
have ever, but Darnell has.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, I thought I was gonna be the king of weird shit, but Darnell's not here.
Oh no,
so,
Darnell's here. He's gonna constantly be beating all of us.
Yeah,
But that's why we love him.
it's true. And he's a good cuddler.
Been tased.
Oh, I know Darnell has been tased.
Oh, Iron's giving that thumbs up
9
on that one
times?
too.
9 times.
Okay, now I'm gonna say probably in Darnell's case, it's probably because you had to do trainings.
Training.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been electrocuted, but I haven't been tased.
Yes, I've been electrocuted plenty of times.
I was at a party.
Oh,
one
nice.
of those, and we're drunk, so let's see what this is like.
Pretty much. Girl had a stun gun in her. It started with a stun gun, right?
Oh,
So she has the stun gun, and we're all like, "Oh, well, fuck, we fucking around with that."
Yeah, I would've
And
did it.
then the other dude, you want to see something really cool? Brings out the taser. It's like, we need volunteers. I was like, "Yo,
Yep. I would have
you know
been right
that's
there
almost
with you.
exactly how it happened with me. The guy came out with the taser, like, all right, Darnell, you give your guinea pig. We can show everybody how all the ways you could tase somebody. Because I was a class clown. I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. You only live
I can
once.
honestly, I haven't been tased yet, but I have been pepper sprayed. That's part of military security training.
Yep.
For base security. So I have been pepper sprayed. Also been tear gas. That was boot camp.
Mhm.
I could honestly say I've been electrocuted more than anybody on this panel because for 2 years I was an electrician's apprentice, and that's the only way you learn.
Now, going to pepper spray, I was only pepper sprayed once, and it was the same time I was stabbed. It was during a robbery. I was the one being robbed. So I want to clarify. I was a manager at GameStop. I was the manager at GameStop, and well, things happen.
Oh, was Chris Chan there?
Strange things are afoot at GameStop.
When I was at the
Well,
Corps Cadet AM, there were some MEPs, those are enlisted Marines that are going to college to become officers, and they were talking about the pepper spraying and like calling out some of us in training. So I said, "Fuck you, I'll do it."
Nice.
Now,
Because
Sammy,
I was really bad at turning down challenges when I was younger. So yes, I have been pepper sprayed by the Marines.
Sammy, see, the thing is that you always make sure that the power circuit is de-energized prior to touching electrical wires. That usually helps.
but when you're like setting up certain things and you're just putting on like wall sockets and shit, like it's not like it's not powerful enough to really like, if you're putting on like wall sconces, it's not powerful enough to really kill you. It just hurts.
Yeah.
and you get better at your craft, which is what the drunken asshole that I served under for 2 years thought that was. I was like, you didn't put it in right, and it was like, yeah, no, I'm screaming.
Now
screaming because it's cold.
It's actually good. Like, what other job? It'll hurt you if you do it wrong. So
yeah,
builds character.
That's how you learn.
Nothing like when it's like 10 below zero and you like your hands are like freezing. You're trying to put like twist the wires in on a wall sconce and just like, that's live.
All right, here we go. This lands on all again. I'm just gonna get up and go to Vegas.
You're okay. Come on.
There we go. Finally.
So now we need the second spin.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, iron.
Iron.
Oh.
Tell him what he won, Johnny.
A video. He went around. Congratulations.
A year's supply of rice-a-roni.
Never have I ever.
Uh-huh.
Accidentally drank something
San
with a
Francisco
crack
treat.
or cigarette in it.
Ding.
Oh,
yeah.
Now, see, here's the key word here: accidentally.
Yeah.
So I can't recall. Like, I mean, shit. I'm sure I have. This is I got kind of a lame one. I'll be honest. This is everybody's at one time like grabbed your drink, like, oh fuck, there's a floating thing. Blah. Or if you're working at a bar and you're a bartender and there's certain rituals, especially when you're the new guy. Like you get a shot with the bar mats that collect everything. They pour that shit into the shot glass and then pour 151 on top of it
to sterilize it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have.
I don't want to be a bartender no more.
No, you really. It's not Cocktail with Tom Cruise. No, it's not. It's not.
Hollywood has lied to me again.
Yeah.
Oh, that is not right. Hollywood is lying again.
No, you talk to Joker's voice. We know what it's really like. And he's done it here. See, I never even got to bartend in Vegas. Too many fucking hoops you got to go through.
And that's why Joker's voice alter ego is the Joker, and that's why he's nuts like that, is because he's been bartending in Vegas too long.
It'll do it. So
I had to go through some interesting traditions when I started bartending, but thank God I did not have to go through that one.
Because you're a girl, so you're actually not. It's almost like not being a real bartender, so it's not your fault. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Channel.
I'm kidding.
There we go. Oh, wrong one.
Oh, Christ.
Luckily, well, it'll be iron if we get it. It'll be iron again if
you get one.
If we get one.
You look cozy, Sammy.
I am.
Man, I crashed out kind of late, probably like 3:00 this morning, which would have been enough time to get up. But man, I hadn't slept since about Wednesday, so I just
he texted me.
I woke up at like 1.
Like, sorry, dude. I couldn't make it. I got like no sleep, and I was just like, the opposite. That's all I've been doing is sleeping.
Yo, BS.
Also joining us this evening is BS Warren.
I am so sorry. this is I've it's
Been a while, dude.
Yeah. It's been a while. I'm sorry. I have been spending a lot of time writing lately, working on Fist of Terraheim, and the world completely faded away from me today. And I went to go to the bathroom just now, and I was like, I looked at Twitter and I saw I had a DM, and I was like, oh, Professor Savage Dad must have emailed me or shot me a message. And then I saw it was Emerald, and I was like, oh no!
It's all right. Usually I just fall asleep. I'm just
the
last 2 weeks I've been late for my own goddamn show.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, everybody busted Nerdrotics balls for it, but now we're starting to get it.
Yeah, no, like 2 weeks ago, I was just like watching House on Hulu. And like, and I didn't realize that the clock downstairs like died, and I was like, "Oh, I got another hour." And then my wife came down. And she's like, "Shouldn't you be on your show?" I was like, "What time is it?" She's like, "It's like 9:10, dude." I was like, "Oh shit!" And then
we were actually all in there going, "Damn it, he must have fallen asleep again."
Yeah, and then last week I totally just fell asleep. Like I was already like. I've been sick all week. I was already starting to like not feel good. And I was like setting it up, and I just finished like setting up the Rumble, and I was like, all right, that's taken care of. And then I just kind of like woke up like, oh no.
And Darnell, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in ages. So
good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I know, man. It's been a while. I was thinking about you yesterday. Man, I haven't seen BS in a while. Glad to see you.
To catch you up to speed, BS Warren, we're playing Never Have I Ever, and we are doing all or one. And if it's one, then it's the spin for who's getting these singled out. So,
oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, that makes it simple.
Hey, Emerald.
Yes.
Not to be an asshole, but like, wouldn't all of this been easier if you just put our names individually on there and then just put all?
I was about to ask that. I was like, wait a minute. Is there a second wheel with our names on it?
Yeah, there is.
Yes, there is.
There's a second wheel with everyone's name on it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to streamline the process for you, and maybe.
Okay, well, you want to know what? I will take that suggestion, and I will make a new one while we're answering this question.
I'm just I love you, buddy. I'm just.
Hey, you want to know what? I am all open to suggestions, and if they're good, I'll take them. If they're not, I'll tell you to fuck off. That one happens to be a good one. Never have I ever.
We'll start with BS Warren.
Oh
First,
boy.
during an interview.
I have not. I have not.
Oh, I mean,
curse during an interview depends on who's interviewing you. They're cool.
I was gonna say, like, is it a job? I worked like 4 or 5 years in radio. I definitely cursed during a couple of interviews.
Yeah, wait, isn't that's probably like a job requirement? I mean, what is it? Is the George Carlin thing still in effect? Where you can't? Yeah.
There's like a bunch of different stipulations and a lot of things that has to be like context. But like, like when I got interviewed at the Riff down in Detroit, that it's like, hey, you got any fucking problem waking up at 3 a.m.? No, I don't. Different breed. But if they're talking about like interviews on here, fuck yeah.
Iron?
Oh, curse during an interview? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, like again, it goes back to like what the job is. Bartending, and a lot of times those are through people because that's the kind of job where you have to kind of get an in, with somebody, buddy of a buddy kind of thing, get You go there, you do the interview. But like a corporate job or what I'm in right now, anything involved, the upper scale, of course not. Of course not. Now when I was being interviewed for promotions at like GameStop, I already knew the people. So of course they were cursing. I was cursing. There was a lot of cursing. So yeah, it just depends on there's a time and a place for everything, and cursing's one of them, and even in a job interview.
If you could name a problem with yourself as an employee, what would it be? I'm too fucking motivated.
Yeah.
I fucking care too much about my job.
Tiny, you have a person interview?
I might be doing some interviews here pretty soon. I'm going to use that, Sammy.
You're
fucking motivated.
I'm just, yeah. People are just like, dude, take a break. And I'm like, fuck no, dude.
Well, Iron doesn't think that girl bartenders are legit. I did actually get an interview with Hogs and Heifers, which was the original Coyote Ugly, and they did expect me to curse.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure they did. But did they expect the drinks made right?
Yes, and they always were.
Okay.
That a girl, Tiny. Don't take that bullshit.
You're holding it.
I have a certificate from the American Professional School of Bartending in Manhattan. Thank you very much.
Yeah? Well, I got a Dakota ring in a Cracker Jacks box.
Okay.
We're almost the same.
I earned my diploma at a dive bar that got shot at several times. So I'm good.
Honestly,
this is a fun discourse. I'm not. It's not serious. So
No, I know. That's why I laughed at it. But
no, you're an asshole.
No, I literally cried when they shut down Hogs and Heifers in New York. That was like my favorite place. I went there since before I had a legal ID.
That's how it is in Detroit, man. Where it was like there'll be like a bar and it's the shit for a little bit, and then like someone gets shot there and they die, and
this runs it for everybody, right?
Then they rebrand and it's not cool anymore, and you're like,
oh man, the bar it was like a complete dive bar called Arts Place in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's no longer there anymore. It broke my heart. But that was the kind of place, like once the actual name of the guy, there was an actual guy named Art. He was old, he was crazy. He hit his employees. Once he died, all the fun went away. So
yeah. No, I know. There was this dude like that. He had this hole in the wall. His name was Rudy. And once Rudy died, Rudy was awesome. Like he'd sit at the end of the bar and he'd be like, "How you doing, Rudy?" And he'd be like, "How the fuck should I know?"
It sounds like a bar where there's a guy named Hick. You'd walk in like, "Hey, Hick," he's like, "Fuck you! What are you doing?"
Yeah, exactly. He was just this grumpy old man.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I had the coolest friends from there, or good acquaintances. Like the club was mostly bikers on the weekends, and it was just when I wasn't working, I could get guys to give me rides up and down the West Side Highway and shit. Oh, it was so much fun.
Oh
Nice.
dear God.
I cursed in a job interview, in an interview to a newspaper, in a audio interview, and when I was doing a radio show in college, I cursed. And got
these last two questions were kind of lame. We need to spice them up.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but what would make this question funner? Replace cursed with used racial slur.
Then no.
Replace trash a cigarette butt with bodily fluid.
Yes.
Hey, you want to know what? I have another game with a not
Those
safe.
are the hard-hitting questions.
Ooh.
This is true. I do have a game that has not safe for work that will be coming. So okay, so as
Sammy
I'm not
what's up.
Since I am not opposed to taking constructive criticism, the wheel now is set up that way.
Let's go.
Oh,
oh.
Work.
Now, keep in mind, I only see a file name. In other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
you don't know what the questions are.
I don't even remember what the questions were when I did them.
He's so drunk he doesn't even remember.
That means butt stuff.
Watch porn on a work computer.
I've never had a work computer. Every job I've ever done, I didn't have a computer.
Wouldn't you like this can be considered a job and your computer you're using now? Your work computer?
I guess technically, but I don't watch porn on this computer, so I'm good.
What are your favorite tags?
Written word counts. Written word counts. Yeah. Written word counts is porn.
Yes. Show us your Kindle library.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't my computer though. I read online my phone.
I knew it.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I will argue with you or Theo and anyone else to the end of time. There are some fucking writers out there that write good shit that just also happen to have sex in it.
No, see, unlike Theo, I'm not a fucking prude or a Catholic, so I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
He said
I'm a Catholic, but I'm a weirdo.
Good writing. He said it's always,
I'm fucking with you, Theo.
writing, and that's just not true. I can name 3 different authors that give you damn good writing, but even men.
And you know what? I have watched several porn parodies that are better than the MCU, so we're on the same page.
Yep.
We are like that on this.
You're not reading the one with the Minotaur, though, right?
I won't fault you for liking what you like. It's all right. I might laugh at
the Batman Arkham Asylum porn parody is a fucking masterpiece. The costumes, the lighting, the cinematography, and the fucking it's all great.
It's fantastic. Fantastic.
It's stupendous.
I have to go.
But we all know the best one is the best one. There's nothing better than hold on.
Star Horse.
Next week on Cavecast.
Full screen me.
Full screen you. Got it.
Oh no, you sick fuck.
Is that a he kicks me instead.
You sick
fuck. The ET porn parody. It is
I didn't want to know. I don't need to know that exists. I do not want to know that exists.
Wait, you watch Edward Penis Hands. Edward Penis Hands. You watch that one.
Oh God, no. You guys are destroying my childhood right now.
Edward Penis Hands, baby.
Please tell me they do like the bike scene where they're like flying over the moon.
I don't want to provide any spoilers, Sammy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It does seem like something I'm gonna watch.
Give me a second so I can write this down.
Like I'm downstairs, I'm gonna be like the Joker in Batman '89. Like, honey, you'll never believe what happened to me today.
So there's a site called somethingawful.net. If you go there, there's a horrors of porn. There's a horrors. No, it's not what you think. There's it's kind of like it's all like comedy like types articles. But there's one topic is horrors of porn. This guy will watch the worst fucking porn on the face of the planet and then review it. And one of them was Edward Penis Hands. And Jesus fucking Christ. If you want to get a laugh, go read these reviews.
When I went away to college, I had most of my whole life, most of my friends are guys. And I stupidly admitted that I had never watched porn.
Uh-oh.
I got tied to a chair and forced to watch.
You see, a guy hears that, they think that's like bait. That's an invitation. Oh, you haven't.
No, I was tied to a chair.
Wait, what?
They Clockwork Orange you?
And after like half an hour, I was like, can you at least find me something where the guys are attractive?
Wait, they made you watch it or they made you reenact it?
Fuck what the guys look like in porn.
3 fucking hours. Yeah. I was sitting there for 3 hours.
They're a prop.
But I have to say, the majority of the men were ugly as fuck. The women were hot, but the guys were ugly. Why?
That's the cheap stuff you're watching. You're watching cheap stuff.
The girl is usually the focus with mainstream porn. unless it's gay.
Plus, you got to like a lot of those guys are 70s hot guys, which is a totally different thing. Ron Jeremy is like.
Ron Jeremy was never hot. He just has a big dick, but he was never hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
they called him the hedgehog for a reason.
Yeah, I shouldn't bring this up. Have any of y'all seen Black Salami?
No.
Oh dear.
No.
Oh dear.
I'm looking it up
now. You're on your own on this,
that.
BS Warren.
Wait, I'm on thin ice.
No,
I said you're the only one.
No. Go right ahead,
okay.
BS Warren.
Yeah. I was gonna BS more and it's gonna be the sleeper. Go right ahead, buddy.
No, so it's
He's like, have you any of you guys seen Frat Boys and BBC 2?
No.
Yeah.
Like, that's way better than Frat Boys and BBC 1.
No, so
And the great thing is, you don't have to see number 1 to know what's going on in number 2.
Let him finish.
Me and Prof know about this. You know, you got to appreciate the male form. That's all. Professor Savage said, shout out.
Some of my friends showed it to me in college, and I was like, "What the hell?" Because the dude's actually bigger than Ron, and there's this video where he's like, "Somebody told me to fuck myself, so I did," and he literally like pulls it around and like through his legs and rams it in his own backside. It's like,
wow.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys don't do that?
See that?
That's like
that's like
Maybe my 20s when my dick wasn't 2 inches long like it is now.
Darnell, you are
tired. So many people told me to go fuck myself.
Sounds like it would hurt.
No,
I've
discussed this at great lengths with my friends drunk. I feel like if you could suck your own dick, it'd be a lot more like having a dick in your mouth rather than it would be like getting blown.
Yeah.
See, these are the things guys talk about. These are the things guys think about.
Wait a minute, if you want to know what we talk, the deep things we talk about, this.
Have you ever talked about porn in an interview?
I've been in those if you could, would you discussions? I'm a firm fucking no.
Oh yeah. There's so many times where like something retarded's going on, and I'll like look at my wife and be like, "Hey, you know how like you'll catch me like sitting in my chair and be like, what are you thinking about?" And I'll say nothing. This is what I'm referring to. Black salami.
I've added that one to my list as well.
Wait, hold on. Is that what BS stands for, Warren?
Oh shit!
Oh,
This motherfucker's out here. He's like, "Well, have you seen this? Because I hear it's pretty crazy." He's fucking grifting his own shit.
If you head over to bswarren.card.co and go to the store tab and scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see in very small font a link.
BS Warren after hours.
Oh, that USA After Dark shit. I love that. Rhonda Shear.
Oh yeah.
I grew up on that. Yeah. Double Godfrey.
Real doesn't like you, Tiny. It's either us, all of us. No.
The Real wants to know all the places you've watched porn.
Yeah.
I feel like Vagabond should be here so we can make fun of hentai.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can list some
fucking
great things if you really, if you really need me to.
I feel like if I was ever like in a situation like in Pulp Fiction.
The English name for it.
Wait, what?
He said he could list some hentai if I really wanted, and I asked him, does he know the Japanese names for it or only the English names for it?
Probably only the English names. I mean, there's an artist named Buta who does like specifically Gyaru Dojin. He's really cool. The girls aren't like super attractive because they've got like fake tans and lip injections, but they're not like those super.
Don't be prejudiced.
You roll to give it a slide.
I'm just gonna quickly answer this. Yes, of course. Who hasn't? I gotta go to the bathroom.
I was gonna be like this.
This is Tiny.
No,
I've never
I
done that.
absolutely have not, because Thanksgiving was such an important holiday for my family. But one of the things we have that was tradition at my family was fish house punch, which is like 6 different types of liquor together. Okay. And everyone has like one glass with lots of ice normally. And I supposedly, when was 3, I walked around asking every one of the 40 people who were there for Thanksgiving dinner for a sip until I was trashed beyond belief and spinning around and falling down and laughing. And just a very drunk 3-year-old. That's the closest I ever got.
I've never been willingly high, so I'd say no.
Oh yeah, I mean, it started out because I was like the oldest. Me and my cousin were like the oldest of the grandkids, and then like we would go for a walk like with my uncle, and then like as the grandkids started to like catch up to us, it was like, wow, you guys are just going for like your traditional walk around the block. I was like, yeah, we'll be back. It's family tradition.
I can honestly say I have never, because every single that I place, I've gone when it's been Thanksgiving, have not, and it's been family Thanksgiving specifically. It's in states that didn't have legalization at that point, so I've never shown up high. But I have gone to Old Country Buffet on Thanksgiving here in town, and I was high. So
I bet
I count it.
I bet that bathroom smelled like a skunk from the 70s.
Oh, do you want to know what? Okay, so many people don't realize this when it comes to Old Country Buffet and Thanksgiving. The line was out the door.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, dang.
It actually is a popular place to go for Thanksgiving. I shockingly.
I don't think I've ever been to an Old Country Buffet.
Well, let me tell you.
Hey, Tiny. I can take you to Old Country Buffet.
That's the golden nugget.
I can make it feel like I've never had sex before.
Oh, sweet Christmas.
We'll take you to a Cracker Barrel, baby.
Not anymore.
No, Cracker Barrel's not cool
they
anymore.
change it back. They change it back.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
The food is still a problem. So the quality of the food
I don't know if the new CEO or whoever it is made a statement last week that if you have not been remodeled, you will not be. If you have been, we'll put you back. And they're going back. They look at the menu next.
Okay.
Where they should have gone in the first place, not revamped.
Yep.
They fired that blonde lady.
We're on the subject of Vagabond, just before I say this, I feel like I could be like in a situation like in Pulp Fiction where they'd be like, bring out the gimp, and I would look over and Vagabond just be like, what's up, 3-Pete? Like, what are you doing? Why aren't you tied up?
Oh, come on. No, we're going again.
Oh, wait.
I think this wheel doesn't like Tiny.
It's rigged.
There we go.
Lay it on me.
All right. We haven't done this one, so we're going to go right with number 1.
Well, I was about to ask, did Iron eat something that upset his stomach? Because he's
no, I had to call my wife in between.
And I'm glad
call your
in between what?
I should call my wife.
Yeah.
I've had my sperm analyzed, but I never donated.
Well, technically, that is a donation.
Oh, okay. Then
is a donation, technically.
Actually, I was laughing when I gave it to the lady. When I gave it to the lady, and she's like, "How'd it go in there?" I was like, "I just shaved a couple seconds off my best time," and then I handed it to
And I have to say, I'm glad we spun it again because this is not a good question for me.
Yeah, it would have been really awkward.
We would all have a lot more questions.
Does tiny but fierce mean something else? Because
she's a power bottom, but she does the pumping.
I think everyone who's met me in Vegas can admit I am female.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Could you look over people's heads?
Yeah, that's the reason. It's because I was bombed.
Oh, it's Sammy again.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, to spin it.
Oh, all right, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that looks like oh.
That
like all.
It's all.
Like all.
Visible confusion.
Yeah, it's on all.
Yeah, wait
It's
a minute.
We're going with all on that one. I'm not. I'm going to find a different spin because I don't like this spinner. This spinner
Yeah,
is
this one's broke.
Yeah,
but I think what it's trying to say is there's a little three-peat in all of us.
Yeah,
especially if you pass out in front of me in Vegas. I'm just
Ooh.
kidding.
That spinner was like Strider's dice.
Yeah. Never have I ever had a custody battle over a pet.
Nope.
No. I hope not. I don't want to. I don't want to get into a custody battle over my tarantulas.
What?
That would suck. Yeah, I got tarantulas.
Please don't show us. I really
No,
like
I
spiders
can't.
in the
They're
world,
in
but I
the
don't like them around me.
no. They're in the walk-in closet that I have. I'm in like my
plot
living room.
thickens. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm
a tarantula closet, you know.
No, do I need to show like a diagram
No,
of
you
my
don't.
apartment?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'm in I stream from the living room. I have a walk-in closet that goes from my bedroom to my bathroom. I
Nice.
keep the tarantulas on a shelf in there because every other part in the apartment picks up the vibrations from the highway. So the tarantulas don't like that. So
yeah.
But yeah, those are like those spiders are probably worth like $200 to $250 each now, and I've got 4 of them.
Sure.
So I really don't want. I don't want to get into a custody battle over them.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I will say the
Kind
only
of a weird
tarantula I've
dude,
ever
BS
seen that
foreign.
freaked me out was the blue one because it's just so pretty. It's bright blue.
Oh, the Goody Sapphire tarantula, or sorry, Goody ornament. What order
It's
are
got
those
some weird
words
name like
in?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Goody Sapphire ornamental tarantula. It's from India.
People that know this much about fucking insect collecting, my mind automatically goes to Buffalo Bill from Silence
I was
of the
just gonna
Lambs.
say.
Sorry.
No, real quick. Let me poll you guys real
Buddy.
quick. This is actually funny. Do you guys what are your thoughts on reptiles? You know,
I like
snakes
reptiles.
and stuff. Suspect.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
reptiles.
Nope.
So I was
Fuck 'em.
talking to I was talking to a reptile breeder who had moved to Virginia from California. And he actually used to be a reptile breeder out there, and so he knew a lot of the names of he'd actually met and knew a lot of the names of the guys that I follow and keep up with on YouTube and stuff, like Tyler Nolan and Stone from Stone's World, Chandler from Chandler's Wildlife. But it as I was talking to him, he was like, yeah, the only thing that kind of sucks about the reptile scene though is that we get lumped in with all the insect people, and my asshole like immediately clenched because I was like, what are the insect people?
Especially you're an arachnid guy.
Yeah.
It's a different breed. Different breed.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
a canine fella.
Yeah. Dude, I would have a dog if I had the space. I just have an apartment and I travel a lot.
It's the same with me. If I had more space, I would have a dog as well. I'm not a person that's only cats or only dogs. I like both cats and dogs.
Yeah,
I like
I'm
cats
cool.
and dogs, but dogs need too much care for me these days.
That's fair.
Yeah,
my
I mean,
mom-
a lot of people
I
are like,
don't
oh,
like
you
this.
have a dog, you can just let them run in the yard and you don't have to worry about it. I'm like, no. If I have a dog, I want to take it for walks. I want to take care of it. I want to give it the attention it needs.
No,
Whereas
yeah,
my
they
cat-
are. They're way more emotionally needy as well.
Whereas my cat will just decide whether she likes me or not for the day.
It's very fair.
Well, it doesn't help that I have 3 cats that I all know at any point in time. If I look at them, then they're all staring at me. Each one is plotting my downfall. So, I mean, I already know this. I accept it. See? And everyone's like, it'd be easier if you just put them all on the same wheel.
Oh no, dude, the wheel's broken. Come on.
Who can do the Arthur Morgan voice? I broke the damn wheel.
I broke the damn wheel.
There are some. What is it? What's his name? The voice actor. He's an Irishman. Crap, I can't remember his name. But there are a bunch of shorts like hitting the YouTube algorithm now of him playing the game.
Oh, nice.
Never have I ever for Tiny. Stolen a condom from your mom or dad.
My parents have been separated since I was 4, and neither of them ever dated again. So no.
So what she's saying, she was a good time. That was mean. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be funnier, but it came off wrong. I apologize.
Okay.
It was so odd. Like, why would
That's good. And my jokes tonight have not been as awkward.
Right? It was funny. I'm just losing my sense of humor.
No, I mean, you're in high school. You're like, hey, you're like, well, do we have anything? And she's like, eh. You're like, okay.
Well, I mean, the first girl I was dating that were
Darnell gets it.
He's not out of line, and he's right.
The first girl that I dated, first girl that I dated was sexually active with. I mean, I might as well have gone without a condom because the damn thing broke. So it turned more into a cock ring.
I never had to worry about it also because all the women's health clinics I've ever been to have like stacks of them for you to take.
There you go.
I just noticed this. What flavor Red Bull is it?
Apple? Sour
lemon
apple?
lime?
Green.
Yeah, I've had this. I thought it's sour apple. It's Caruba elderflower.
Elderflower is one of the greatest flavors on the planet.
Okay,
Damn,
but this is
they
apple.
got bougie.
This is apple. Okay, it's green, it's sour, it's apple. Some bullshit.
Bougie crap? No, it's apple. It's sour apple. Because it's red is more of a sweet apple, and your tart, your sour is the orange. I mean, is the green. So I mean,
I can't hear sour apple without thinking of that fucking blow pop commercial from the 80s. Sour apple. Boom, 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 boom.
Fruit charms.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's a blow pop.
My mom used to hand me them by like the dozen, the condoms. She'd be like, "Here, take them." I'm like, "I'm not doing anything. Take them anyway."
Dude, I just bought the fucking thing. I bought them when I was like, so like the motherfuckers expired well before.
Me too, actually.
I'm 12 now. I might as well stock up, if you know what I'm saying.
I was just practicing them. You know,
we would take it when they'd expire. I'd always grab one, blow it up like a balloon. We play volleyball with it in the living room.
Yeah, I what is it? I bought a bunch in high school.
It's like all slipping out of everybody's hands. Like,
why won't this water balloon pop?
I don't know. For me, it'd almost be like the scene from American Pie. Safer than a tube sock.
Yeah.
The sock thing I've never had.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, the tube sock thing I never got either.
I don't.
Like, you want fucking like sock lint all over your junk? That's ridiculous.
Anyone who's ever made the mistake of like jerking off into a Kleenex and then had to like.
Oh god damn!
Oh yeah, the little lint pieces.
Well, I've made a mistake. I've accidentally made paper mache.
I tried.
Hey, here's my question. Never have I ever cock blocked a friend.
You better not have.
I can honestly say that I was always more wingman diving. So I can't say that I have. Now, to my knowledge, I never have, but I'm sure someone out there may dispute that.
You may not have without you may have without realizing
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Does it count if you did it for their own good?
No.
Yeah, but you still cock block your friend.
Cock block someone.
They're more than
you see.
For their own good. That is the chick friend of the guys.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
I have steered a couple friends away from real psychopaths just because they were not thinking straight because she was hot.
That's what women do. Men will encourage that.
Yeah.
To sleep, hey, dude. You like I had a buddy. So we call this girl Catfish because he later said she smelled like catfish. But we encouraged him to do it, knowing it was a bad choice. And that was 22 years ago. To this day, in fact, I saw him at the funeral yesterday. And he was like, "Man, I still think about that shit. Fuck y'all." I'm like,
No, I do. No, I actually have a picture of my buddy dancing with like a 300-pound black chick, and then when he got married, we blew it up on a T-shirt, and on the back we wrote "No means yes, and yes means anal." And we all wore that T-shirt all weekend.
Oh, man. I had a roommate that cock-blocked me once. He had this friend, right? It was this black girl with this big fro. She would come by the house all the time, and she was constantly trying to like hang out with me, and she'd be like, "Oh, Warren, you wanna come with us to Dave and Buster's?" Oh, basically trying to spend more and more time around.
By the way,
me.
Warren, flawless black chick.
Yeah. Thank you. That wasn't
a little more like Edith from All in the Family, but okay.
Yeah, but
black
there was one evening where I finally had enough to drink where my standard was low enough, and I was like, forget. And I was like, I was like, hey, you're too drunk to drive home. Do you want to just come crash up in my room? And she was like, yeah, sure. And right as I was going up to go to the bathroom right before she went up, I saw my roommate pull her aside and talk to her, like, "Hey, don't sleep with him, please, or don't have sex with him, please. It'll make things so awkward." And it's just like, he was a wimp. He was a wimp.
That's human nature. Don't push the red button. Don't go down this direction. I mean, you tell someone not to do something, they're gonna go do it.
Yeah.
I had an evening where me and my buddy were like competing for this girl, and it turned into like an episode of like Spy vs. Spy, where we were both kind of like cock blocking one another, just like kind of like taking shots. And then we both kind of struck out because we took our eye off the ball. It was eventually just became a competition.
I've done that. I've done that.
But it wasn't like a sure thing for either of us, so it was fair game. Like it wasn't like we were. I mean, technically we were cock blocking each other, but but then we fucked.
Yeah.
I've
done it a few times by accident. I've done it a few times by accident, and like the girls end up sleeping with him, and everybody's like, "Well, you know I won." Like, no, I didn't. You left.
I'm not going with that.
I was about to say, should I just take a charity one?
Okay.
Just give it to BS.
Yeah.
Wow, BS Warren.
Whoa.
BS Warren. Yeah, that's what it says.
I gotta change the cover of my books, but my initials look different.
Black Salami Warren himself.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I have a gotten poison ivy from having sex outdoors.
No, I've gotten poison ivy just from walking in the woods. Because I grew up in a lot of houses that were out in the woods, and they used to send me to a summer camp up in Vermont called Lanakila for a while, but never from having sex outside. Unfortunately, the females I have kept the company of were not as into exhibitionism as myself, so they didn't.
Those girls are
always indoors most of the time. Once the panties wanted to come off, then it was time. It was time to go indoors. Well, it's progressive. It's progressive. Or well, no, I don't want to use that word right now. There are steps to it.
Sex like stepsisters,
huh?
No,
Vermont, not West Virginia.
No, not Vermont. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't fuck with them hill people. No, I'm kidding. Shout out to West Virginia. And backs off.
I got
Black Salami says shout out.
Black Salami.
and I didn't know what it was, so I started getting like little dots like here, and I thought it was a spider bite, and I'm like researching spiders, and then like
Now you know someone to call.
the next day I had like 2 more, and I was like, "There's no way it could have like fucking like." So like I ended up like changing the sheets. And then, then it was like all over my arm. And then, so like, I'm flipping the mattress and I actually like went into my room with my leaf blower and I was like blowing out. And then, obviously I realized something was wrong. And I like wrapped a wet towel around my arm, like to like try to alleviate some of the itchiness. And then I woke up and the towel, like I ended up like resting on the towel and it like spread to my face. And, like I'll send you guys pictures. Like it's funny,
recent?
but like it was like you know what? It was during 2020. It was during the lockdown because like I was doing like a lot of yard work, like to keep myself going crazy. And then like I remember like having like a Zoom meeting with my boss and like a staff meeting, and like after the meeting my boss is like, "You need to go to a doctor." I was like, "Yeah, I know." I like my face was like this fucking big.
Sammy, I need to always keep playing around with the wheels so that we get some better
results.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's funny that you say that when I get picked. No, I know. Oh, for sure.
Who among us hasn't though?
Yeah, no.
Garlic is not your friend when you have to work.
No one's been a little tooty.
Especially if you work in if your office doesn't have great airflow. So yeah, that kind of happens, and you got fans trying to circulate to blow it out. One accidentally slips right when your boss walks in.
Oh yeah.
I just can't fart before
That's
4 o'clock.
highly detailed, Emerald.
If
I can neither confirm nor deny that has occurred.
I have to do it.
Here,
If I want to slip a fart, I can't. What is it? I can't do it after 4 o'clock because after 4 o'clock, the building where my day job's office is shuts the AC off because they're trying to conserve power. So.
Here. Oh, I found it. Emerald, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Right then.
Oh.
See.
Cool.
Okay.
Be back in a second.
Never have I ever
There you go. Check your DMs.
removed all my pubic hair.
Oh.
Of course, I'm the one that gets that question.
All. How do you do all?
Well,
Oh, the Brazilian.
it
Have
is.
you ever
It
heard
is
of Nair?
no.
On your
You can do it with a razor. I have. So yes,
Really?
I have.
I mean,
That's-
I like to keep it.
Now
simple.
I trim
Yeah.
and I do more things, and it's fun to put designs.
Yeah.
I don't go that far.
He said he said
You're not
designs. I'm
Bedazzled?
like, oh, he's got.
I
the
do it. Yeah,
Versace
I do it
logo
like
on
the
his-
high school chicks do. I got like the Playboy bunny and little bedazzled.
It's bejazzled.
No.
Bedazzled. Sorry.
It's with guys. It's a B with it. It's on our balls. Bedazzles.
Bedoggle.
ball dazzled.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, Emerald, check your DMs. This was my
I had a friend
Poison-
who used to save an
poison
arrow.
sumac or poison oak face.
Your O face.
No, when I got the poison ivy.
I know.
Oh,
I fuck with
no
you.
face. When I was a teenager, I took it all off because what is it with Nair? I like
I've shaved
lathered up
before.
my sweet Christmas.
Jeez.
I can't see
Yeah.
anything.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
I am
Good
not surprised
times.
someone told you to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that was
Your face is a different shape.
I know.
Oh shit!
That's like
God damn it!
that's like making your bone structure look different.
Oh, my cheeks were like, I looked like a chipmunk. It was insane.
were,
breathe
you,
all right?
Fuck, dude.
were you able to like close your mouth, or
No, everything sucked.
I feel so bad for you right now.
Oh,
It really takes away from my whole point that once I made my balls look like a disco ball. I mean, this is wow.
No, but you know what? The worst part, it stemmed from like I did something like really stupid. Like instead of like investigating further, like I'm just gonna wrap this towel around my arm. You know, like how did I? And then like when I woke up and it was like across my face, like because you know you're asleep, and then you just kind of like wake up and you're like, oh, now everything hurts. And then you look in the, you look in the mirror and you're like, what do we got going on here? And then you're like, oh shit, I got a Zoom meeting. Should have just probably did one of these. But
But you did it, and then you knew to go to the doctor, so that's good.
That even still, I remember like going on like the telehealth meeting with the doctor, and the guy's like, oh.
When your doctor's having that reaction, you know you fucked up.
He didn't recognize it until like I showed him my arm, which was still all and then he's like, yeah, that's probably poison oak. You know, have you been doing anything? It was like, yeah, I've been doing a shit ton of gardening. That's what it is.
You should stay away from that.
Yeah.
No, that's the one thing about it is it's like anything that gets infected with poison oak or poison ivy, you gotta segregate it.
Yeah, I know that now.
You can use
found out the hard way. I'm just glad I didn't touch other places.
Yeah. It's almost like
I got
eating
sprayed. Pepper spray. I did that.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Oh my gosh. So wait, Tiny, do you use essential oils at all? Okay. Let me tell you guys. Okay. Oh crap. Sammy ducked out. Some of those essential oils are like legit chemical weapons.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
And when I
I'm
say that,
listening,
okay. So there was this one time I was in college. My mom had given me a diffuser. I put some cinnamon essential oil in the diffuser, and I didn't realize it, but some of it got on my hand. And then like 30 minutes later, I'm like, oh, why not? I'll beat my meat.
Oh no.
So I started, and then I'm like, something doesn't feel right. And then like not even a full second later, I was like, holy shit, because it literally felt like I had dipped my like meat in like gasoline. And I jumped out of bed and I grabbed a water bottle, and I tried like squatting over the toilet and like using the water bottle to wash my nuts off. But I was like, oh no, that's not working. That's not working. So I jumped in the shower. No, dude, it was, oh my word, it was horrible. Like, and I've accidentally gotten like jalapeno juice on my meat before. Yeah. It wasn't even. It was not that bad. It was not nearly as bad as the cinnamon. To be honest. Yeah, no, it wasn't as bad. No, it was actually it tingled a bit, which was nice, but it was not nearly as bad as the essential oil. That is like, that should be banned under the Geneva Convention.
It's like, oh no, it's like, ow, I got jalapeno juice on my dick. Let me rub it off.
Pro tip from Black Sausage Jalapeno juice is better than cinnamon essential oils. Got it.
only like a little bit, not too much, but just like
Baby
drop.
shampoo or milk next time. Baby shampoo or milk. It's a base liquid. It'll combat the acid.
Yeah.
Does powdered milk work?
And it's an
Probably.
oil, so water just spreads it farther.
Powdered milk?
Yeah.
Milk, no, not powdered milk. No. Whenever we got tased, I went to the bathroom. I'm not tased, sprayed. I went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I thought my hands were clean.
Oh.
They weren't.
Oh,
So driving home, I had I took one of the little containers of baby shampoo. I dropped my pants and underwear. And I kind of sat my balls and junk in it while driving home. It helped the heat go down. It was an
While
hour
you were
drive, so
driving.
it was good. While I was driving, yes.
So I did spin, and then we did get an all on this one.
I'm sorry. I would think that guys would be a little more careful about stuff that ends up down there. I mean,
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on. On that note, guys, the ones who have done something like that, did you even consider at one point, hey, I could just finish, right?
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah, because you're like, oh,
not with
Nope,
not with the
nobody.
essential oil, because that felt like I was literally lit on fire.
yeah, but it's also she's like, do you guys like consider? It was like, yeah, but look, if you got something on your hand, like,
no,
you're just
so
by
never
yourself
crossed
and
your mind
you're
to
nuts
finish.
You're like, you know,
And, you,
like,
and Tiny, you think about it.
'cause it was that bad. It burned. It burned.
oh, I'm
It's
sure
the
it
same
burned
thing-
after contact, but like, I would if my balls were itchy, I wouldn't immediately think like, oh, I gotta wash my hands first. You wash your hands after you itch your balls, right? Like, you know, like.
Well, yeah. What's the whole point? How many people have eaten a pepper and then accidentally touched their face or their
Oh,
eyes?
yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
maybe it's just a girl thing. I'm a lot more careful about what ends up down there.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Hey, hold on. Don't say that, because I remember. Okay, back when I confess, I did when I was in college. I did used to listen to Call Her Daddy a little bit, and they told the one story about the girl that was putting sugar down there so that her coochie
Oh.
tasted like Sour Patch Kids for her boyfriend.
Uh,
So don't act like women are that much smarter. I know. I know.
Well, you got to watch what I mean. Which ones?
Wow.
Because
I'm speechless.
okay, the question is for all of us. Who's ever mailed a glitter bomb?
No, I've had one mailed to me though.
I haven't mailed one, but I did fill the mailbox with silly string when I was a kid.
I was thinking about trying to build one from like Mark Rober's videos when some
yeah.
porch pirates were bothering
Oh.
us, but I
So
never
I
actually
had
did
one
it.
mailed to me, and it was Mac's brother-in-law. He was like, "Hey, did you get your mail today?"
Oh God.
He called me. I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna check. I think I'm gonna throw away anything I don't recognize."
Yes, when your friend calls and
I-
asks you if you
I hate
checked the
the
mail
internet.
today, you know something's up.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, I
Yeah. Oh yeah.
did.
So I was like, "You think I'm that stupid?"
I bought my friend one of
So
those cards.
I went. I saw the envelope and tossed it right in the garbage.
I
There you
bought
go.
my friend one of those like birthday cards that like the talking ones that like never stop.
Oh yeah.
And
So even when you close it, it just keeps going, keeps
yeah,
going.
keep going. He said it went for a good 10 hours, but like his wife and they had just had a baby.
Oh no.
And when you tear it in half, it's filled with glitter, and that still won't stop the card. So you open the card, and there's like a little like pull tab. As soon as you do that, a shit ton of glitter like pops out of the envelope, and you're like, okay, like, but I didn't know that they opened their mail on the couch. But when you tear it in half, like more glitter just comes out, and then I also in the card I put a picture of me going, and he still has the card. He wasn't mad.
Thank you for the follow, Homestar Gardener.
Nice.
Okay, next spin.
I'm gonna grab a beer.
Come on, Iron. Come on, Iron. Nope. All.
That is something. Like that.
Okay. Oh,
Name that tune.
That'd be Minnie the Moocher.
Oh, okay. Never have I ever been to church and a bar in the same day.
Have you ever been Irish and gone to a funeral?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think most have.
Yeah,
Well,
dude,
yeah.
what was it? After my grandfather died, we went to Hooters.
Just the way he would have wanted it.
Yeah.
Actually, he was a pastor, but we went because my cousin used to work there.
Oh, okay.
You tell her hi.
Well,
No,
my
he
uncle owns a bar.
just went to the
so,
old location.
like,
Well, I've only ever gone to church with my dad for special holidays like Easter and Christmas, so no. But we do drink a hell of a lot in the shul when we're having high holidays for the Jews.
Is the bar inside the temple?
Rabbi will bring out the whiskey and the vodka so we can do l'chaim shots.
Okay.
And there's always wine for saying the Kiddush. And we have multiple holidays where you're basically required to get drunk. Passover, you're supposed to have at least 4 cups of 4 ounces of wine. Simchat Torah, you're supposed to get drunk and dance with the Torah in the streets, but that's only men. And then Purim, you're supposed to get so intoxicated that you can't tell the difference between Haman's sin and Mordecai's saintliness.
what? I'm just. How do you not recognize someone's saintliness?
Well, like you're so drunk that you can't tell the difference between the good guys and the bad guys.
Okay. All right.
So a Saturday night, basically. Got it.
Yeah. I would be a
I
good
remember those. I remember those days in the Navy.
I bet you did.
What can I say? The wheel just loves me. All.
Oh, you wish it was all, but unfortunately, it was not. It was the same. Never have I ever. Had someone else do your work and pretend it was all your own.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No,
You think I passed algebra?
come on.
So the real question is then, how did you actually get the poison oak when you had your wife do all the yard work? I mean, that's
No. I like doing stuff like that. I don't like algebra. I like geometry. I like calculus. I just never liked fucking algebra. Yeah, no.
Can I tell y'all a secret? I used to be the guy that did everybody's work in middle school, high school, and on some occasions in college.
Did you at least get paid for it?
Huh? No. Well, in a way, yes. I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of the people I was in class with were freaking stupid, and this shit was just faster to just do on my own or do for them. So I was just like, "Frick it! I'll throw the whole class on my back. I don't care. I just want to get through this."
Yeah, we had like a network at my high school where we'd kind of all help each other out with things. And I mean, I don't want to say it was flat out cheating, but it was like flat out cheating.
No, it's okay. You can admit. I'll admit it was cheating.
We would find new and innovative ways to cheat. I remember specifically, there's my buddy Chris. Since it was like a legacy high school and a lot of the teachers been there forever, like certain people would have copies of their older brother's tests or whatever. And I remember specifically that one dude wrote the answers on the back of his neck so the dude behind him could cheat.
Wow, that's friendship.
I mean, we were all
you're going to be contacted by your old high school, and they're going to say they revoked your high school diploma.
Yeah, let them try.
Yeah.
Hey, finally something to do.
Iron's got like Fortnite up over there. He's like, man, why?
No, dude, I'm like going to war. I'm like fucking rage responding to a bunch of retards on X right now. It's been glorious.
Yeah, I've been doing that for quite some time.
Yeah, just like
real quick.
I never used to stay on here before.
If you are responding a lot to people, everybody here, make sure you check and see what lists you're on Twitter, because people use those to mass report and block.
Oh.
I check mine regularly. Yeah,
and you can just get off them real quick by just blocking them.
Hey, after the stream, show me how to do that, because I don't even know what any of that is you're talking about.
Yeah, sure. I'll show you.
That's a good call, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I've typed the word retard this much in like an hour period. It's just now. Use a racist term during an interview. Hey, you changed it for me.
I've been waiting for it to come up. Your name.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Let me think. Because I'm not going to automatically just say no. Let me think. Because his context matters too.
Yes, it does.
See, I don't think so, but I think the person interviewing me did. In fact, I think that happened more than once.
I could see that happening in an interview where the interview.
Because here's the thing: I've been interviewed by black people before.
They.
So
So you were called cracker in the meeting. Got it.
No, sir. Other terms.
He called the black guy
dropped.
cracker.
No. They told me what to do if a certain expletive demographic walked into the store, and to immediately, let them know if those expletives were up to.
Mm-hmm.
And if I know how to deal with expletives, because we do live in an expletive neighborhood.
Wow. I will say that sounds like a very rough GameStop.
Yeah. I told you I got stabbed and maced on the same robbery.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
If you guys have enough steam in you after the stream is over, I will tell you a story about my dad. It involves the truck that my brother used to drive when he was in high school, I think. So I come from older Virginia. Like, I'm not, you know how they got that Virginia is for lovers motto?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's some bullshit we made up to get the tourists to spend their money at Luray. I'm from like Sic Semper Tyrannis, Virginia. So
yeah,
and so is my dad. So yeah, my dad, he went to my dad went to VMI. So back when it was all men, and they had they still had the statues of the Confederate soldiers up, which sucks that they took them down.
They really shouldn't have.
No. They lost a lot of alumni money when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. They tried to do that at A&M. They tried to remove Sully, Lawrence Sullivan Ross's statue, who's the first president of Texas A&M, because he was a Confederate general. And the alumni said, hell no. And most of the student body said, hell no, and rose up, because Sully's important. But it's not like anybody's going to look at those statues and go, oh, I'm now going to become a racist Confederate. That's not what those statues are for or what they do. It reminds you of your history. And I'm sorry, a lot of those men were very great men in many ways. They just happened to believe in fighting for the consent for their states and for the Confederacy.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them weren't fighting for slavery.
No, they weren't. They were fighting for state rights.
Yeah, the biggest lie is that the Civil War was all about slavery. And that's the biggest mistake that the Confederacy made was not if they would have gotten rid of that issue,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
then no one would have fought and died for that.
One of the reasons
I don't know about that.
One of the reasons that people say that
Then they would have been the good guys in history. If they got rid of slavery on their own terms, just fucking nixed it.
Then the Union
and
would
then
look like
fought
bad
for the
guys
other
and-
exactly and fought for the actual problems, but they were too short-sighted and the wrong people were in charge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but part of the thing of why people consider it such a slavery issue is because it happened after California was brought in as a free state. So there was no longer balance. And it was about not losing your autonomy. It didn't actually have to do with the slaves as much as states' rights and autonomy.
Yep.
Final spin of the night.
Yeah.
Hey.
Too fucking motivated.
You're like, slow down, dude.
And I will say that this one was not readjusted. Never have I ever.
Yeah.
Agreed to an exposition and hurt yourself in the process.
Who hasn't?
Me.
The thing is, the wording again, it's agreed to. Proposed is a better term.
Yeah.
Engaged in and realized the error of my ways. Yo.
I have
it's usually like a hip or a leg cramp. Nothing serious. I hear about like people talking about like, oh, you can dislocate your dick doing that. Never had a problem. Cutting out?
No, you're fine. It was Darnell that was kind of not a little bit. No, I will say it is very interesting to look down and see a black and blue dick.
Never had that problem.
Back from Buffy.
I mean, but it's not as scary as to look up.
Yeah.
Black and blue dick.
And see a black and blue dick.
Okay. Oh my God. Do I want to tell this story?
Yeah.
I think you do.
Will you get in trouble? Will you get in trouble?
Will you get in trouble with your wife?
No. This has nothing to do. No, this has not. This is all just about me. And like, you've seen those commercials, okay? Like with the medication, if you have an erection lasting more than 4 hours, seek medical attention. And everybody's like, well, I had fucking erection lasting more than 4. I'd have a party all night. Fuck yeah. Woo! You're full of shit. You never experienced this. Okay. So here's the thing. I was on medication. I didn't realize this was not told to me that this was a side effect. I have ADHD and like sleep issues, so I had to have some, and this was a nightmare of a scenario that lasted several years. I'm off all this shit now, but I had to have uppers to wake up, some shit to balance me out during the day, and something to knock me out at night. The shit that knocked me out at night had a side effect that was not disclosed.
It caused priapism.
Priapism, yes.
Yep, priapism.
Ding, ding, tiny. So I wake up one morning, everything's normal.
At Grok, what is
by that I mean everything's normal.
Yeah.
Usually you wake up, you kind of do your stretches. You by the time you get to the bathroom, it has like forgot what the dream was about, and you're ready to go to the bathroom, right?
You're no longer
Still
getting the
there.
one gun salute.
Still there. Still there. It's getting insane. I have no idea what's going on. We're still just dating at the time. We were quasi living together. So she comes over to where I was living for work. We were in the process of finding our first place together at the time. And I'm just like, I'm in bed. And by this point, because it's my day off, I I had already tried to self relief, like nothing. In fact, it's getting worse. The thing they don't tell you about priapism, it's like, you're like, hey, look at, I guess I'm having a good. No, it's just
the
like
blood gets trapped.
There comes to a point. Yeah, it comes to a point. You're like, what is going on? This isn't me.
Were you getting like lightheaded?
I'm freaking out now, but I'm also embarrassed and I'm kind of stupid.
Well,
and younger. And like I think I was still in my 20s. Yeah. She she just comes home from work. I'm not telling her what's going on. I'm just kind of like this. And then she reminds me that I had agreed to go to a friend of hers house and do some yard work.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
Well, I did the yard work. And it got worse to the point I had to make sure I had a belt because I had to keep that thing fucking holstered. And I'm just like this, and I did a shit job. And she's like, I thought he knew how to do yard work. And I'm like, can we go now? And it's in the car when I finally tell her what's going on. And then, and we had actually only been intimate maybe a handful of times at this point, enough to the excitement, but not to the point to where we're like like right now we're married. We like she will come out of the shower just naked to yell at me about something. We're that level of comfort. We weren't there yet.
Like if you have like something that you can't see on your body, you'd be like, what the fuck is
we were yes we were at the still like going to the bathroom with the door closed and everything else, like it was still fun. Just the fun parts were just for that. You don't want to fuck that up in those early stages of that relationship. Like that part was still very new. We still knew each other very well, but that part was new. So there was a lot of shit going on in my mind anyway. So I finally tell her what's going on, and then it had gotten so like it was shocking, and colors were changing, and I mean it was starting to look like a Grateful Dead t-shirt down there.
Oh no!
So I go to the hospital. I go to the local hospital, which is a shit fucking hospital, and I mean, I'm the only one in the waiting room because it's a small town. And tell them they're really shitty about the whole situation. Like these are supposed to be medical professionals that know what's going on. And they're just like, oh, okay. And doctor finally comes in, acts like, oh, so do you want, and he asks me, so do you want me to look at it? Like, well, you're the fucking doctor, right? Yeah. So it's like, is this normal? And I'm like, all right, what kind of drugs were you taking? And I was like, I hope you mean medication, right? Because I told him this is like, I don't know much about those, but were you doing any coke or meth? I'm like, not fucking recently. All right. Well, I think we need to get you up to Fayetteville for Fayetteville's the actual city where they actually take medical emergency seriously. Ambulance, I'm taken, and even the medics in the ambulance, because they go both ways. They go to all the hospitals in the area, so they're not just designated to that little shit fucking hospital in that small town I was in. They knew more about. They're like, oh fuck, why didn't they call us sooner?
Yeah.
And they're already like starting to talk to themselves like, do you think it's like, I don't know, man. I was like, I can hear you. What does I don't know, man mean? Like I'm already.
You're thinking amputation.
They're gonna have to chop this shit out. By this point, the psychedelic rainbow, fucking like Joseph's Cape or whatever that bullshit is, that's gone away. We're in like nightmare black and gray is where it's going. And I mean, I'm not even kidding. It was starting to like lean back, and I could like see it coming like that. And they get me to the hospital, I'm very freaked out at this point. Yeah. So I'm in the hospital. I've got a whole, like, they're coming in like it was like a fucking, I go from like backwoods bullshit, not taking me seriously, to an episode of ER where people are rushing. There's people looking through the windows and shit like, oh fuck. Like, you know, I think I saw a man crying. We have to call Dr. Clemens. We have to get Clemens in here. Don't worry, we've got the best doctor for this situation coming. They asked me about, like, okay, yeah, I listed the medications. They're like, oh, that last one, I think it was like trazodone or something, that sleeping medication. This is a rare side effect of that. They did ask about like meth and coke. I'm like, it's been ages. All right, yes, that's because, you know, if I just fucking freebase, I'm like, well, you know, but yeah, no, I'd given up that life a long time ago. So they pinpointed it to what it is. Then the doctor walks in, and I shit you not, she's like a 22. It looked like a fucking, like, are you a real doctor or you just play one on fucking late night soap TV? Like, what the fuck?
Well, at least you got to show her your big black dick.
I did. No, so it just happened to, I was expecting Clemens. Clemens is going to be like Dr. fucking House.
Yeah.
Instead, instead I got fucking, what's the blonde chick from House? Pretty much looked like her. Just this smoking hot little blonde chick.
Yeah,
or any of them. I like Sydney Sweeney, whatever. Just it made it the embarrassment that much more.
Of course.
And
she walked in and said, "Oh my God, it's black salami."
That's no. That what relieved me. She did say, "Okay, I've seen worse. It's gonna be okay." So she had great bedside manner.
Great.
And then she described what she was about to do.
No way.
Oh yeah, gotta drain it.
Yep.
You gotta drain it.
Yep.
Gotta drain it.
And I said, "Well,
a really tiny needle."
No, they did not. There was nothing tiny about this.
It's
She
big.
fucking, yeah, it was ridiculous and it hurt. I mean, they did the local anesthetic, everything to fucking numb, but they said it was and it was an emergency. Like there was no time. I did ask her, I was like, so am I gonna keep it?
Yeah.
And she said, there's a very good chance everything's gonna be okay. You know, when we're talking about something like that, hearing there's a very good chance isn't the most reassuring fucking thing.
Just say yes.
Yeah. What is it?
She made sure not to say yes. That's the point, Sammy. She made sure not to say yes.
Yeah, I know.
There's some kind of liability there.
Yeah.
If she said exactly. If she said yes. If she said yes and you lost it, you have an absolute lawsuit against the hospital. That's why she didn't say yes.
Yeah.
So I have a question about this whole story.
I'm suing the hospital because they lied and said I would get to keep my penis.
I'm already playing out all of the outcomes that could happen. I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna be like her, like gay best friend, and androgynous, and I'll just like gain 80 pounds and just be like, oh girl, well, you gotta wear that.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. I would be like that fucking guy from Game of Thrones. I'm just plotting constantly.
I have to know, did they go into the head or the base?
Head.
Oh.
Yep.
Darnell, what were you saying?
So it was here's the thing, my shit was already like enormous from all of the blood, and when they put it in, then they had to the needle was super long and they had to kind of stretch it almost like a hose.
Oh.
It was so fucking weird. And I'm exaggerating by going like that, but not by much.
Yeah.
Because
so y'all had just started
giggling.
Hold on.
Yeah, then I did have to get shots down below. The shots were to numb, I think. I don't know, or they had to drain excess fluid from the base. But there was a lot going on down there, and the recovery was insane. It lasted almost 2 months.
Oh my god.
Okay, Darnell, go ahead.
Yeah.
I was asking this whole time, where was Selena when this was going on?
Oh, she was with me. She couldn't ride in the hospital, so she called my mom. My mom picked her up, and then they drove to the hospital.
Oh, I would have been like, don't
Did
call
she
my
tell your
mom.
mom why you were
Don't
going
call
to
my
hospital? Did she tell your mom why?
Yeah.
Or she just say, I need you to bring me to
No. My mom knows everything about this.
Spicy bone noir.
Wait, you know what this kind of reminds me of?
Well, here's the thing. I wasn't taking like ED dick pills and, like OD'd on them. I wasn't doing street drugs at the time. So it wasn't from that. It was literally from this ridiculous fucking psych med regimen they had me on, which consisted of antidepressants that did nothing but made me not able to focus on work. And then they gave me the shit that's supposed to make me fucking more focused. And all that did was make me feel like I'm tweaking. And then the shit to fucking balance, I was on like 5 things I had to take a day and then 1 to finally knock me out at night. It was fucking bullshit. You know what I'm on now? Nothing.
Yeah, I did this. I did the same thing recently where my doctor, he tried to prescribe me something else. And I was like, for what? And he's like, for this side effect. And I was like, that's a side effect from one of the drugs that you're giving me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to go cold turkey. And then, so I went from taking my 6 meds to 1.
I wouldn't mind being on something for the ADHD, but sorry.
No, go ahead, Johnny.
I was just saying the amount of money that the pharmaceutical companies have put into the teaching colleges to they get one small 30-minute class on nutrition and hours and hours and hours on the drugs and what drugs you then put them on for the side effects of those drugs, as if that's totally normal. It's
and he was like aghast, where I was just like, no, I'm done with everything. Because I just can't live like this anymore.
It's fucking the worst. The antidepressants, I think, were the worst.
Yeah.
I started doing the Tom Cruise regimen. Much better.
I actually had an experience like that. It wasn't my penis though. My appendix had burst, and I had just started dating Morgan, and I thought I was constipated, and I was still living at home. And my parents were in Florida, and we were supposed to hang out that day, and it was like 7:00 in the morning. And I was doing like my regular, and I was like, I can't go. And then my mom's always like one of those people like, take a bath. So I'm sitting in the tub, trying to have a home birth, going hey, I had a bunch of Chinese food, nothing. Everything's just shut down. And then it went from Morgan calling me going, hey, are we gonna still hanging out today? I was like, yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling good. To 15 minutes later going hey, something's wrong. I actually need you to take me to the hospital. I don't think I can drive. In the car, we're trying to go. The place is probably about say 8 miles away. And then about halfway through, I was like, I'm in too much pain. You have to stop here. It's this shitty little urgent care. And they treated me like I was a dude just trying to get pain meds.
Yeah.
But I'm in the waiting room, and I guess it burst in the waiting room. So I'm going like this, and I actually started to faint because I was in so much pain. And I remember Morgan trying to keep me awake, and then she's yelling at the lady behind the desk. And this lady's like, we get to the people in the order that we're in. She's like, how bad is your cough, sir? And I just remember going, cough. I was like, fuck you, bitch. I'm dying. and then so then, they're running a bunch of tests on me. And I was like, I'm just really constipated. I need an enema. And they're like, we're not giving you pain drugs. And I was like, stick the tube up my ass and clear out whatever the fuck this is. They're like, let's see what it is. And then I'll never forget this. The guy comes in, the doctor, and he goes, yeah, so we ran some tests, and yeah, your appendix burst. And then he walked out and didn't say anything. So I'm following him, I got the thing on. So my ass is hanging out in the hallway. I was like, hey, and isn't there a time thing on it? And I swear to God, when the ambulance came to take me to the nice hospital, I felt like I was being airlifted out of a war zone. I was like, oh my God, all those retards are back there. You know,
Can hear the opera music.
Yeah, they're giving me like the lot in the ambulance. They're like, okay, this. I was like, oh, this is gonna be expensive as fuck, but like, go for it. I got to that that little first aid place at like I want to say like 8:30 in the morning, and I didn't get operated on until 9 o'clock at night. That's how long
Jesus.
That's
like
insane.
this fucking ordeal was.
Fucking hell.
You were so lucky you didn't end up septic. That's crazy.
Yeah, no,
I know. You
And,
could have literally died, man.
Yeah.
no, I think about that all the time. Like if that was like 80 years ago, and we're like, oh yeah, that's Sam. He had the blood, and we just had to bury him. You know?
But I'm not
We
dead
gave him
yet.
cocaine
You
for
will
it.
be soon. We don't have a morning shift, so we got to do what you know.
I
do,
still
you know?
just remember just yelling at the guy. I was like, okay, like, and like, do we have
Dude,
anything? He's
What
like,
is
no,
it?
I called
Oh,
an
my-
ambulance. They're gonna take you to the hospital. I was like, oh, thank you, God.
But hopefully
thing about mine-
hopefully the ambulance gets here soon enough because we don't have a graveyard shift here and we're closing.
right? Graveyard being
Well,
the key word.
Yeah.
Even then, like the guys in the ambulance, they're like, "Why'd you go there?" And I was like, I was just in so much pain, I couldn't take it anymore." They're like, "Never go there," you know. Like,
Well, fucking okay. No, I told you, like, when they came in, I truly saw a guy that saw this and looked like he was either going to throw up or cry. And the ambulance drivers that I told you about, they were very repulsed. Like, they were just like this. I felt like I had to lighten the mood. So I did ask, like, can anybody get a picture of this? I might need this for prosperity or a dating profile.
that's amazing.
They did laugh. They did enjoy that. But yeah.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine. Yeah, no, it was like I'd still rather go through the appendix experience than having it be my little buddy. Yeah, but I've heard stories like, you know, like I took ADD meds all my whole life, so like there's always guys like on like different regimens, and yeah, that's a side effect on certain you know, because a lot of them, yeah, you do have a hard time like laying down, going to bed, and yeah, as you can see, my sleep patterns are completely normal and healthy now.
Yeah.
No, you know, by my consistency on Cavecast, that mine are not, especially like this week, especially. I don't think I slept since when, like, God. It started with the girl on the train. I know you don't want to bring this stuff up, but just everything leading up, I have not slept all week. Last night was the first night that I crashed, and it wasn't like purposeful sleep. It was like my body just finally said, no.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
And I slept till fucking like noon or 1 or something.
Well, we are going to go around the horn and everyone tell people where they can find you next. We'll start at the bottom with BS Warren. BS, where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me a number of places. I don't really touch my YouTube channel. I don't really want to deal with YouTube all that much anymore. But my landing page is bswarren.card.co. You can snag my book there, Young Monarchs Last War of the Eight Kingdoms. It's an epic adult high fantasy novel about 8 rural heirs who band together to save their world from all-out war, following an insane week-long bender on mushrooms. Super high octane. It's got tons of royal intrigue.
It's
lots
hilarious.
of large-scale clashes. Thank you. Yeah, no, dude. People love the pitch. It's crazy.
Love
but
it,
yeah, and a lot of people.
The actual
are loving
book
the
is funny
right
too,
now,
though. I have digital and physical, and it's fucking hilarious.
Thank you. I'm glad, dude. That's awesome. I'm glad you love it. But yeah, you can get it. You can grab it there. I've got the Shop Rocket plugin, so you can get it directly from the landing page in the store under the store tab. In 2026, you can also snag book 1 of the Fist of Terraheim series, book 1, the Star Metal Sword. I'm currently working on that right now. That's why I showed up late, because I've been grinding the hell out of it. But yeah, it's going awesome, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. That's going to be a savage new saga, drenched in blood and glory, carved in the wake of a falling star. Yeah, and I look forward to sharing it with everybody. Yeah, that's the teaser right there. I've also got the teaser up for Heavy Metal Space Quest, but I've pushed the release date for that back until I get probably books 1 and 2 of Fist of Terraheim out. But yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
for
and I'll
being
be at
here.
Just popping
RizuCon.
them out. That's impressive.
Thank you. Yeah. And I also what is it? RizuCon. October 4th. I will be in Gaithersburg, Maryland for RizuCon. So if anyone's in Gaithersburg or in the area, stop by, say hi. I don't. There's an extent to which I don't really feel comfortable promoting a lot of my stuff right now because I feel like it's not entirely appropriate. So if you're in the area and you are a bit weary of the world, you are welcome to come stop by and escape for a bit. So, yeah. And thank
Tiny,
you
where
Emerald,
can
for
you-
having me on.
Oh no, you are welcome anytime. Tiny, where can people find you next?
Well, you can find me here on your channel every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific for Nerds Covering the News, where I'm a co-host, which means I get to press buttons. And you will find me here every Saturday at 7 p.m. for insert title here. Mostly I'm just kind of channel surfing. I've had a couple people invite me on, so I go on. Tomorrow I will also be on Vagabond Show for I Swear It's Not Hentai. And if I don't fall asleep and if he doesn't fall asleep, I could be on with Sammy afterwards.
Always welcome.
But that's it for the moment.
All right. Iron Oxide, Iron, where can people find you?
Over on my channel, Iron Oxide, on YouTube and Rumble. Follow me over on X, Iron Oxide. That's where you'll find all the updates. There are going to be some changes to the scheduling with the shows on the channels. So yeah, just all those. Subscribe to Iron Oxide on YouTube, Rumble, follow on X. There will be some big changes coming up in October to the schedule for Rogues Gallery. Also got Ironcast, which is just going to be a during the week show with no real set schedule for the time being until we can get something really set into place. That's more smaller panels, more news oriented. We still try to keep it fun, but talking about more serious topics than the pop culture stuff. I really do like going over on Cavecast. I've been a little
dude, don't worry about it.
So I do apologize. I love coming over here when I can as well. Touch Grass with Theo Snodgrass at 11 over on Theo's channel, and Make Me a Sandwich when I can make it over there during the week as well over on Devil's channel. Subscribe to everybody in this little corner area of the internet that we have. Everybody here is awesome. So everybody on the panel, subscribe to them, and we all hang out and have a really good time, especially in times like this. So thanks for hanging out.
Sammy, where can people find you next?
I will be holding a boom mic for Black Salami Warren in his next shoot. And
thank you. Don't forget your face shield.
I forgot last time.
That's what happened with his face. That's what all the red was. All the red was.
Yeah, I could take the paint off a car.
Yeah, no one told me it was going to be like going to a Gwar concert, and I found out the hard way. No, but yeah, you can find me at Sammy Threepeat on pretty much every platform. Follow me on X. And tomorrow's show is at 9 p.m. EST. That is in other news. Yes, I'll be sure this time, even though I've been late for my own show 2 weeks in a row. I assume not to be late. I got another regular panelist who's been dying to be on the show as a regular. So Toasty with the Mosty is going to be like one of my new co-hosts. So it'll be good to have her on. She's always fun. And she's a thirst trap, so that's just going to bring more simps my way. But no, she's a lot of fun. She's a good friend of mine. And we're gonna have Smooth the DJ on. He's decided to stay up to like 3 a.m. across the pond to actually shoot the shit with us. We will not be discussing any of the heavy hitting news that's been going around because I think enough people have done that for us this week. So I'm just like tonight, we're going to decompress. We're going to have some fun. And then after that, you can find me every Tuesday on Words of Paradise. Leon, we have a conspiracy show called Tinful Haters. Every Wednesday, I am on Devil Made Me Do It as a panelist for Make Me a Sandwich. Every Thursday, I'm on Roman of the Empire. And then after that, I do a show with Darnell and sometimes Iron called Two Sieves and a Pig. And then Friday, I'm kind of like a free agent. And Saturday, hopefully I can do a lot more stuff like this now that Emerald's schedule has changed. But also I should probably work in a day where I don't do shit. But I'm in it for the love of the game. What can I say?
What was the schedule we came up with for Cavecast coming up? I know Ray Shal Ghul is going to be number 20.
Oh, Killer Croc and then Ray.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll do Killer Croc which is going to be a real interesting talk because it's just one of those characters depending on who's writing him. Sometimes he's like this monster who lives in the sewer and sometimes he's like a full-on mob boss. So
wicked.
Now on to my co-host Darnell Quigley. Darnell, what you got coming up?
So you can find 1 second when this finally pops up. You can find me here at X at Darnell Quigley, no E before the Y. I usually post for what the show's coming up. I don't always. I forget sometimes. You can find me usually on at the Railify at 9 p.m. Central most nights. I've been taking some time off lately for a mental health break. Tuesday nights Monday nights I do Pop Culture Beatdown at the Railify where we talk about pop culture and don't pull any punches. Tuesday, I have 9:15 p.m. the Mr. Burger Trivia Blitz at 9:15 p.m. Central Time with myself, Kira, Mr. Burger, and whoever contestant we have scheduled for that day. I think I'm trying to remember who this week's is. I can't remember. Then 11 p.m. Central, I have with Moxie Dame AI Dungeon. We're doing Space Cowboy Truckers in Space. Thursday, I do AI Dungeon, the Panic Room with Killer Games Mike and Gina. That's set at 8:30 p.m. for me. The show starts at 7:30 p.m. Central. I come on 8:30 p.m. Central, and then 9:30 p.m. Central. Two Sieves and a Pig, as Sammy mentioned. Myself, Sammy. Sometimes Oxide. 1, 2, 3, or how many people I bring on. I have
Epic
some
Mike.
former police. Yeah, Epic Mike. I have some former police officers who want to come on and make it like a even 2 versus 2, not versus, but 2 and 2 type thing. So they can give other, insights into law enforcement. Excellent. And then lastly, you can go here to my Rumble. That's where I have my 2 channels. I have the channel there for Lights, Camera, Citation, where it's 2 Sieves and a Pig. Then also have the official Sham Records channel, Sham Records, which is my AI fake record label that I create AI music with a buddy of mine. We prompt for lyrics, we prompt for music, we prompt for pictures, and we post it for your entertainment. Go check it out. Really it's good to have. Thank you. It's good to have on in the background. It's good to have on if you're listening to it. We will be bringing it to other platforms where you can purchase the music and put it on your phone or computer or tablet. And we actually have figured out a way to actually record us really singing over instrumentals that qualify as a parody cover. So look for that coming soon as well.
Ooh, that's cool.
Nice. Oh, one more thing, Darnell. Are you ticklish?
Yes.
Wait. Huh?
You don't look amused. I was just fucking with you. Just relax.
It cut out on.
I heard one more thing go down. That was it.
Oh, I just went.
No, I know. I've been frozen the whole time. I've been frozen.
Oh,
huh?
Are you ticklish? There it is.
I am the host.
Yeah, but 2 Sieves and a Pig maybe put off.
I'm the host of Insert Title here. Thank you for joining us. Everyone's links will be in the description of the show. Make sure you go and follow, and subscribe to these channels. Make sure you follow them and give them likes when they put up their videos, live streams, and also make sure you check out BS Warren's books. They're great. I have coming up Tuesday at 6 p.m. PST. We have Nerds Covering the News. On Wednesday, over in Devil Made Me Do Its channel, we have Make Me a Sandwich, where I produce. I am going to be filling in as co-host of Ironcast over the next 2 weeks while Theo is out with Iron. So watch Iron's X for when shows are popping up, and then join us there.
But wait,
Friday
is his ex. I don't think he talks to his ex. Why we gotta talk to her?
And then on Fridays for the next couple of weeks still is Weekly Rogues Gallery over on Iron's stream, where I get I'm having fun playing the role of a second producer. I've been quite enjoying that and having fun with that as well. Saturday mornings at 8:30 a.m. PST over on Sammy 3 Pete's channel for Cavecast. Touchgrass with you, Scroundgrass at 11 a.m. PST is currently on hiatus for about one more week, and then we'll be back into it. And then we will be back here at 7 p.m. PST on this channel for the next episode of Insert Title Here. Everyone, try to relax this weekend as much as possible. Try to decompress. There's a lot going on, but I in all seriousness, with everything that's going on, please remember, love your neighbor, but remember that these are the rules that they set up for against us, and it's time that they start getting those rules back towards them.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I'm not calling for
tonight
violence.
was a lot of fun, and thank you because I really needed it.
Yeah, me too.
And not to end on a down note, but keep in mind they've set up the rules. At no time should we go violent in any kind of way, but it does mean consequence culture. There's nothing wrong with that. It's what they've pushed. It is time for them to get a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah,
but otherwise, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say it's no longer a question of right versus left or Democrat versus Republican. At this point, it's a question of good versus evil.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Okay. Everyone have a safe and relaxing weekend, and we will see you next time here on Insert Title Here. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.